Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ricky's Bites, the only show where you can witness a kid wear a wig. This is a wig. It looks realistic, but it's a wig. Because I wanted to look more like Eddie. Anyways, on today's menu, we have some nice, delicious burgers. Also known by their other name, the burgers from Benny's Burgers. I would have no idea why it's called Benny's Burgers. Don't ask me. Maybe it's because they serve burgers. I don't know, actually. Let's go over today's ingredients. First things first, you're going to need burger patties. Yes, burger patties. So, I use frozen because I feel that that's a more realistic representation of the burgers from Benny's, because honestly, who has time for legit burgers? But yeah, pretty much you're also going to want Kraft singles or any American cheese or cheddar cheese if you're fancy. Sharp cheddar cheese if you're a millionaire. I don't know how you're going to get that, but go ahead. Sesame seed hamburger buns or regular hamburger buns. I got these because both is better. Next thing up is you're going to want some pickles. Any pickles will do. If you're a bread and butter kind of person, like, go ahead, be my guest. Use your bread and butter pickles, but not here. I'm joking. I love bread and butter pickles. Don't leave. I can see you trying to scroll off. Don't leave because I said I hate bread and butter pickles. Okay. Now you're gonna want some Bricky's Secret Stuff. You can pick this up at any non-existing Walmart. So it should be on shelves on like December 40th. So that will be definitely useful. And next up, you're gonna want some tomatoes. I have 3 because I'm making a lot of burgers today, but you can use any amount of burgers that you want, like any. And I'm going to be caramelizing or sauteing or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be cooking some onions for this burger. You can also use onion slices or anything. And I forgot to bring it out here, but you also need lettuce. Wait, so pretty much what you're going to want to get is if you have a grill, forget that I'm going to say this, but what I tend to find best is, oh god, this is heavy. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of stuff. Okay, what I find best to use is a griddle, because not only can you cook a bunch of burgers on here, you can do it with air conditioning, and you don't have to be dodging mosquitoes half the time. Let me put this oil back. So, either get your griddle or your grill if you want to dodge mosquitoes and not have air conditioning. But other than that, I will catch you whenever we're cooking the burgers. So now that you have your griddle or your grill going, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to either open up or start making your burgers. By the way, a griddle is something that is the thing that Benny uses in the show, I believe, or it's just like a flat top grill. I believe it's a flat top grill, but this is the closest thing I have to a flat top grill. So you're gonna want to either open these up, or you're gonna want to just like turn on your grill or make that. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm not gonna cut this out because this is funny. But under any circumstances, this will be cut out. I just want you to know that this is embarrassing for me and for my dog that's standing right there. I see that dog, and I see it right there. Alright, if you're here, that means that you watched to, I don't know how long in the video this is going to be because I'm cutting out a lot of stuff. Anyways, you're going to want to start throwing down your burgers, like the ones with cheese or the ones without cheese, depending.
Hey, so this is Future Bricky coming here in editing. Basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use if you're using a griddle like me, you're going to want to flip it over to the flat side. That way you don't make the same mistake I did. The mistake will show up later. This is me just trying to make sure that you're going to watch the video,
on if you're lactose intolerant or not. I mean, I don't know. Basically, just gonna want to start throwing them down. Okay, I gotta like flip this over or something. Don't ask where the burgers are. They're on like a plate, and I'm just trying to flip this over and scrape the stuff up. I just dropped the thing. God dang it! Right now it's smoking. I have a blister on my finger from when I burned myself earlier. This is all just a massive mess. Are the oven mitts burning? I think the oven mitts are catching on fire. Oh my god. This is all just one massive screw up. Note to self, don't use water to try to cool off whatever this is, this thing. The flat top, a griddle, that's what it's called. Don't use water. Okay, so after a little bit of trial and error, we officially have gotten our burgers at this point have defrosted, and right now I am actually trying to get them onto our new and improved thingamabob. There we go. That was terrible. Don't judge me about that in the comments. By the way, remember to like and subscribe if you like this content. In fact, I'm not the guy that tell you to like and subscribe at the very beginning of my videos, even though that was the guy that I used to be. Nowadays, I tell you to like and subscribe midway through the video. That way, you get a sense for what you're subscribing to, you know? Anyways, you don't slap cheese on these yet. I almost made that mistake. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. You're going to want to slap cheese on them whenever both sides are cooked, and then you can just, like, slap the cheese, let it melt, throw it on a bun, enjoy. But right now, at this moment, you're going to want some Bricky's Secret stuff. Throw that on there. That was way too much. That one's mine. I won't force my siblings or family to eat that. Let me just, ow. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, give it a little, give it some generous, not too generous seasoning, you know? Make sure that all that secret spice of yours, or mine if you go to a non-existing Walmart. Woo, that secret stuff smells good. It's top secret, as you can see. Here, let me try to, like, spread this around just a little bit, you know? Are these ready to be flipped? Which one did I throw on first? This one? Can I flip it? Well, there's only one way to find out. First things first, you gotta flip it and then see. Whoa, would you look at that sear? That is a pretty burger. That is a real pretty burger. That's purty. Right there. That's what us Texans call purty. Now a little bit more seasoning. Right there. Yeah, you want to make sure that you get that nice Bricky's Bites flavor all across the burger. Yep. Yep. I will catch you whenever all these burgers have been flipped over. Okay, they have all been flipped over, and you know what that means. It's cheese time. Ow, I got hit with the things. Okay, once they've all been flipped over, you want to throw on your cheese. The cheese is the top secret ingredient here, other than the secret stuff. That's also secret, but this is more secret, you know? Twice as secret. I'll catch you whenever the cheese is melted. I'm sorry I keep cutting away here. Okay, the cheese, you'll know whenever it's done, whenever the corners are nice and melty. You start getting those little crispy bits. Transport these over to a plate. A plate is your best friend in the cooking business. You know, there ain't quite no business like the cooking business. Now, you don't have to do this depending on how many people or person you're cooking for. But I'm going to throw down a couple more burgers, because I like cooking for the entire family here. Ow, that hurt. I got sizzled a little bit. And then there was no more burgers, which means that you can shut your burners off, and Frederick here, which sucks up all the smoke. Actually, I'll keep him on because it's still kind of hot. On this channel, we like to say it's not smoke, it's steam. Because half the time, the food is like a little bit, just a little bit too crispy sometimes. And some people may perceive that as smoke, but deep down, I think we can all realize it's not smoke. It's steam, you guys. It's steam. Okay, now we're going to start plating all these bad boys. Alright, first things first, you're going to want to start off with the original operation, You're going to want to start off with some nice sesame seed buns, or normal buns, if you're like that, I guess. Now, if you want, you can toast these, but really, who has time to do any of that? So, what you just gotta do is you just gotta pick it up, boom, throw it on the bun. It's that simple. I don't see why there's any, like, oh, you gotta do this or that or that. No, it's just you pick it up and you throw it on a bun. That's what we're doing here. We don't do anything fancy. Okay, you're here. You got your burger, and you're curious. Brixton, or Bricky. Yes, my name is Brixton, in case you didn't know that. What are you gonna do with these onions? Well, I'm gonna tell you. First things first, you're gonna want to get some flex tape, and then, no, I'm joking. So, you remember our griddle from just now? You know why I didn't? Sorry. You know why I didn't put it in the sink? It's because we're actually gonna use this and all these, like, nice, tasty burger juices. Like, you know how sometimes you cook your eggs in bacon fat to make sure it's, like, it gets that bacon taste, or, like, you do stuff using bacon fat and it tastes good? Well, we're going to use this as, like, a butter of some sorts to caramelize these onions. Boom! In your face! Yeah! I don't know why I'm insulting you. I just don't know. So, in order to test, you just kind of got to throw... Never mind, I dropped that one. But you kind of got to throw one of them in. If it starts sizzling, it's hot enough. Like, it's not sizzling right now. So, if it does, then it's hot enough. You hear that sweet sound of sizzling? You know what that means. It's time to throw these babies in. Alright, here we go. Let them start sizzling. And in the meantime, you know what time it is. You gotta throw on some Bricky's secret stuff. Because it's just that good. So, basically, just keep cooking these until they're around like a brown color. You know? Here, just let me, I'm trying to get them into like a nice, neat little square down here. But I don't want them falling off the edge. So just like, maybe stop trying to get them into a square. Don't get them into a square. It's a bad idea. And it was my idea. Dang it, no I didn't. Okay, so I went to like toss these over, right? And boom, it starts bursting out in flames. I don't know what the heck is going on, but something is happening, and I don't know what it is. But I think these may be ready. I think these are ready. The onions are ready, yes. So I took the jacket off because it was really hot with this on top of everything else. But basically, what you want to do is you want to be sure that no, like, stragglers are left behind. And that all of the onions are out of the pan. That way, because if you're using, like, a cast iron, like a, not cast iron, but like a griddle, right? Like, and they're stuck in the pan, like, that's just bad. So, like, keep those little put those little lone stragglers back into the little thing. And now we're going to start assembling our burgers. Okay, so first things first, you want to get a tomato or two, depending on how much tomato you want on your burger. I like tomatoes. I know a lot of people who don't. And if you're one of those people, get off my channel, unsubscribe. Oh, no. Don't unsubscribe. Don't do that. That is a bad idea. That is a terrible idea. In fact, I shun you for even thinking about that. I will silence you. Silenced. You have been silenced for an eternity of silence for thinking of that idea. Anyways, I'll catch you whenever we're assembling the burgers. Okay, next up, you're going to want to get... Okay, these knives are from Japan. I know I got some fancy knives, and you may not have those knives. But you're going to want to get your knife. This is a really nice knife. Just so you know. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but, like, they're pretty sharp, man. Like, I cut my thumb on one of them, and, like, it hurt, man. Like, I regret a lot of things. Anyways, cut it into, like, little slices. Don't dice it. Just slice it. Slap that on a t-shirt and smoke it. Wait, no, it's... Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. No, but it sounds better whenever you say slap on a t-shirt. Anyways, cut it up. That was terrible. This goes into my mouth now. I eat this. Oh. That was good. That's a good tomato. Ow. Almost cut myself. Don't cut yourself on your knives. It's a bad idea. Eat whichever excess tomato you have. Okay, next up, you're going to want to throw on some lettuce. And not chop it. You're not going to chop it. I got you there. You thought I was going to chop it? That was a voice crack, and that was embarrassing. I'm going to cut that out. Maybe not. First things first, taste test your pickle. Make sure it's crunchy enough and it's good enough. That is definitely a good enough pickle. So first things first, you're going to want to, really, it's however you want to stack it. But I'm going to show you the ideal way that I stack it. And it involves two ingredients that I didn't mention. But you probably have lying around your house somewhere. And if you don't, that is really weird that you don't have these around your house. Like, it's kind of sad that you don't have these lying around your house. If so, I don't care what time of day it is. It could be midnight and all the stores are closed. I want you to break into a nearby convenience store. Grab ketchup, mayo, and mustard! Sorry. I had to do that, man. It was necessary. And go just for your burger. Go break into a store and steal it, but leave the money on the cash register so they know I really needed that ketchup and mustard. Do it just to send a message. I better not hear about this on the news. I'll be really happy and yet really sad if I hear about this on the news later. Man or woman breaks into a store to try to steal ketchup and mustard because 13-year-old boy on YouTube told them to. That's going to be sad if I hear that. Anyway, start assembling. Okay. So first things first. I have a blister on my finger because I burnt myself on one of the light bulbs. Now, is that like going to work? Okay, yep, it works. All right. I don't know what that is. Oh, mustard crust, I guess. Take your top bun. Yes, your top bun. You put it on your top bun, not your bottom bun. And you got it. Great, all over my shirt. Thank you so much. Remember to shake your mustard because I'm a psychopath and I forgot to do that. Now it's all over my shirt. That is great. I have so much clips for the bloopers reel now. I'm not me actively trying to wipe it off my shirt with the paper towel. Is it off? Can you see it on camera? Because I can see it. I can 100% see it. I bet you can see it too. Just a light hue of yellow. Let me get this too. Yeah, how's that feel, towel? I mean, the towel didn't do anything. But that's good mustard. Anyways, shake the bottle. Make sure there's no mustard juice waiting at the top like what happened to me. Make like a weird little design or something. I don't know. I just like to do this. Yeah, but then it gets everywhere. You're gonna want to throw on some ketchup. And also, some of this. That didn't happen. You didn't see me do that. Okay, we got that, right? Now you're going to take your bottom bun. Right, your bottom bun. Oh, dang it. 1, 2, and 3. Should fit. You should have a little Mickey Mouse in the end. Disney, don't sue me. Sorry I used your sacred character name. Now on the top bun, you're going to want to throw your lettuce. Why on the top bun, Bricky, you may ask? Well, it's because the top bun has all the stuff, so it's superior. It lets the lettuce stick. Next up, your caramelized onions we made earlier. You're going to want to throw those on your burger as well. Just right on the burger. Right on them. So yeah, okay. So now you're going to want to make the final placement. Boom. Here it is. It's beautiful. I'll give you my honest review in a little bit. All right, it has all led up to this moment, the tasting of Benny's burger. Now, let's go in for a taste. I dropped a piece of lettuce on the floor and I'm mad at myself now. Okay, back to the taste test. Let me set this down. Actually, I want to pick it up in case I drop anything else. That's a good idea. Oh. Oh my god. That is so good. I'm not just being like biased, dude. Like, I honestly want to go in for another bite. But I'm scared I'm gonna get. Oh, screw it. What the heck? Just end the video. End the video right here. Come on. Come on. This happened again. This happened again. Oh, it's filming. Four sesame seed. Okay. Now I need one more DJ want sesame seeds? Okay. DJ, did you want sesame seeds? Okay. Okay, I'm just cause some of them have cheese and some don't, so I just like I'm just like trying to build them like stuff like smooth criminal. Bow. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Are you okay, Annie? Won't you tell us that you're okay? I'm a little strange. I'm a carpet. Beautiful. And one just plain. Are you okay, Annie? With the bloodstains on the carpet. Oh. Who else wanted cheese? Carson wanted cheese. I'll just have this be Carson's plate. There we go, problem solved. Everything's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 2, 4, 6. Boom, baby. 6 of them. That's good. Some good fat. Annie. Dun dun. Oh, dang it. Is it filming? Dang it.
Hey, subscribe, man. Subscribe, please. It helps the channel.